Hello there, friends. I am Rob, the Premature Evaluator, and this is my inaugural video for this channel, wherein I'm going to be taking a look at early access games and seeing whether or not they're really worth your time and checking them out. So, first things first, the game Hades, which is made by Supergiant Games. You might know them by their previous titles like Bastion and Transistor and stuff like that. And this one's close to launching as a 1.0, so I figured it'd be a good idea to take a look at it and see how it fares. So why not? Let's take a look. Let's go ahead and start off and see what Hades is all about.
Few tales are told of Hades, whose very name inspires fear and penitence, reminding us of the inevitable fate which we all share. I, however, mean to tell you such a tale. Listen carefully.
All right. So, if you're not aware, this is a game about being like the son of Hades, I believe. And you're trying to get out. So, we're going to... I know that it's got some like rogue light elements to it. Let's see if I can figure out the controls here quickly. Alright, that is definitely... There's no easy... Let's see what... No, it looks like there's nothing to like jump out of the way. Oh, no, there we go. I figured it out. Alright, cool. So, clearly it's going to be a lot of melee and dodging. For the time being, at least. I could have looked at the controls before I started, but I wanted to get a feel for this game. You know, do a few episodes where we look at it, we would play it, and then kind of figure out how it stands as an early access title, especially since it's so close to being done. And so far, the controls feel really good. I'm really enjoying that. Definitely dig how responsive things are. I'm playing with a PlayStation controller, actually, that I use in the... as a PC controller. This game definitely feels like it'd be something that would work really well on a console, despite it being on the PC first. And I'm sure since they've done this with pretty much every other game that they're going to release on console. But PC gaming being the best place to find great games, in my opinion. All right.
Then here goes nothing. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Hail, noble cousin. Now, let's get you from that miserable place. I'll see that all of us upon Olympus do our part, beginning here with me.
Alright, what I think I'm going to do is... Okay, let's take a look, actually. So, Divine Strike will allow us to increase our damage if we have Phalanx Shot. It looks like our cast damage is going to be increased as well. And then Divine Dash is going to... Your dash deals damage and can deflect. I feel like that would honestly be the best thing to do, considering this is definitely a game that's going to be revolving a lot around evading attacks. So we'll take that.
Hear me all the way where you are, goddess. But thank you.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the settings here a little bit. I'm going to turn up the master volume a little bit, turn down the music, and maybe turn down the sound effects a little bit to halfway. That way you can hear the talking, but not so much everything else.
I'm hurt. Can't heal myself, but I can fight. Louds.
Definitely a game that you have to concentrate a bit more than I expected. Especially when you've already kind of wasted a lot of health.
Surprise.
Oh no, almost got me there.
So much for them.
Yeah, it would have helped if I'd actually paid attention to what the key bindings were before I started, so that I didn't get to the point where I'm literally down to 2 out of 50 health. But this is a game where you're going to play over and over again. Like, right? This is a game where you make runs, as most other roguelike games do. So I'm not too worried about dying. I just wanted to kind of make a good show for myself here. There we go. At least make it through a couple of these rooms, right? And now that I'm down to just a couple health, I'm gonna have to do my best to avoid any damage, any further damage. And I definitely think that evading was the right skill to choose.
Coin for Charon.
Because I've seen it a few times how it's deflected my attack. So here we go. Let's take this one. I don't know what the other one was. I could have looked at it, but I didn't. I just went straight for this one. No regrets. No regrets. Although I could regret this particular room here. But yeah, so I know this game is very story-centric, so I know that I don't want to give too much away. I kind of don't want to just, like I said, spend a few episodes feeling out gameplay, feeling out what could be parts of the game, like the main elements of the game, and seeing where it is, and kind of evaluating it way before I should be. Oh, there we go. Cool. All right, it got me. Well, now that I know a little bit about evading, I'll maybe, hopefully, make it a little bit further next time.
Damn it.
Yeah, sorry. That's my fault.
Home.
Oh, hi. Oh, okay, so we do.
Welcome to the House of Hades, where... Wait, I know you. Guess that means you died out there, huh? Well, don't be sad, though. Pretty much everybody dies sometime.
Yeah, well, I did.
Some of us more than others.
Right? All right, Dad. What's up?
Stupid boy. I told you nobody gets out of here, whether alive or dead. So how was your wanton ransacking of my domain?
Man, he's not very nice, is he?
Father, my ransacking was a delight. Thank you for asking. So I'll just be on my way again.
Be on your way indeed. What do I care? You shall...
Wow, so he definitely doesn't think I'm going to make it.
Infernal watchdog Cerberus regards the underworld prince with mixed emotions, from purest joy to deepest melancholy.
Well, Cerberus.
Watch over things for me, won't you, boy? You know I'd take you if I could.
So I'm not exactly sure why I'm trying to leave.
Good to see you, lad, despite the circumstances. Remember your training out there. The pain of death is but another obstacle.
Yeah.
Fear is for the weak. Take care, Achilles.
Oh, it's Achilles. Cool. So, yeah, I mean, like, I
House
don't...
of Hades, that dark and lavishly appointed lair of the underworld's king.
You know I can hear you, old man.
Nice. So he can hear the narrator. Great. So part of the deal is that I don't really know why we're trying to get out of here. And it's not really stated up front either. So you know as much as I do going into this right now.
Shades.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. So you can kind of look at see what people are dying of here. And then we're going to come over here and talk to her. I have come
Do
home.
not despair, child. Such setbacks are inevitable and may be overcome with effort and with time. Though, tell me, has the goddess Athena thus been true to her word?
She has, Nyx. I'm grateful that you put us into contact and explained to her the situation that I'm in. I know you took a considerable risk in reaching out.
What is that situation?
It was the least that I could do. The Olympians shall make powerful allies, but reveal to them no more than they already know. For all our sakes.
I understand.
I think this is Greek. I'm pretty sure this is Greek mythology. Of course, Roman and Greek mythology kind of blend together for me a little bit.
Hey,
So,
I'm back.
hi. All right, so we're going to take a look and see what's going on.
Night and darkness guide me.
All right, so with 10 of these, whatever they are, some sort of dark droplets, we can increase our shadow presence, which each ranks makes us deal 10% more damage when we strike people from behind. And then we also have chthonic vitality, which will allow us to gain 1 heart when we enter each chamber, which isn't that much. I mean, 1 heart's not that great. So let's go with this. We'll go with 10% damage from behind.
See you, Mira.
All right, so let's examine this. I keep wanting to hit A.
Zagreus lie in a perpetual state of utter disarray, despite his lord and master of the house repeatedly
Oh, come on. It's not that bad, is it?
That's awesome that we can hear. I mean, like, basically the narrator is like speaking over his life, and he knows it. All right, so what can we do here? So we have. All right, so we're able
Can
to.
escape through that pink window there.
We're able to use the keys that we've accumulated to pick up various weapons.
There we go. Coronacht, the Heart Seeker. Let's deal some death.
Psst, over here.
What the?
Let's talk to
Nice
him.
place you got here, boyo. Name's Skelly, how's it going? But enough with the small talk already. I'm here to do a job. So let me have it. Give me everything you got.
I don't remember having you on payroll, mate. Who's your supervisor?
Oh, I'm not about to wrap my sources, pal. Just try and beat it out of me.
If you
All right, so
insist.
here we go. So we'll use this to fire,
Nice one.
and then we volley fire, and then we can release while flashing to power shot. Oh, okay, we pull it all the way up. There we go, power shot. Nope. It looks like it should be a power shot.
Yeah.
All right, release while dashing. Press. Okay, wait, we can do this while dashing. There we go. All right, cool. So this could be the weapon we use, or we could go back to the sword. You know, we'll try it. We'll try the bow and arrow here. It had a name. I didn't listen to it, but it had a name.
Ready.
All right, so let's take a let's do our best here. Let's do that.
Thunder. Is this really him? Okay. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Greetings there, young man. Look, your father's always been rather difficult, and he's not so much as called in quite some time. You'll have a better home where you belong, here on Olympus. And to help you on your journey, have my blessing.
All right, cool. So we can now add some lightning damage to our attacks. We can add lightning to our, what is it? Press Y for special weapon special attack. And then your cast is burst of chain lightning that bounces between foes. You know, I think lightning strike. Your attack emits chain lightning when you damage a foe. Sounds like a good one to start with.
Lord Uncle Zeus lending his support. Never thought I'd see the day. Or night. Whenever.
All right, good to go. So this is pretty cool. It's going to take a second to adjust. I definitely like the ability to hit something far away.
I always
Yep.
come back.
This will be good. So we'll be able to hit things from far away, and we'll be able to use the backstab, which is great.
The underworld's power.
Oh, great. Okay, cool. So I wonder what that is. I wonder what they call that.
Exit has its own reward.
Is there a second item? Oh, yes. Okay. So we have like a trident thing, and then we have hearts. I don't think I need any health, so let's go with the trident. In fact, I know I don't need any health. I'm 50 out of 50, so I don't need it. Oh, yep. Get away from... Get away, get away. All right, good. So I admit that the bow and arrow is a bit easier to use so far, just because the range
Crashing
definitely gives you
waves.
some
A
love.
trident. It's Uncle Number 2. It's got to be. Then, in the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Ahoy there, little Hades. You recognize your uncle, do you not? We've a lot of catching up to do, but first things first. You get yourself out of that dour underworld. As for me, I'll see if I can stir things up a bit to cover your advance.
Yeah, I would love to know what the hell's going on It's definitely intriguing, and I'll tell you what, the gameplay is super tight. I knew this was probably going to be a game that I would enjoy from the very beginning, like before I even came into this, right? But Supergiant Games makes great games. I've really enjoyed Bastion. I really enjoyed Transistor, and I forgot what the other game was called, but it was like a team, like almost like basketball game, and it's something like this weird like magical world, and I forgot the name of it right now, but I really enjoyed it too. And I see that level of polish and just world building here already, and I'm really enjoying it. So, Tempest Flourish, your special deals more damage and knocks foes away. I've yet to even use my special. Ocean's Bounty, any of these chamber rewards are worth more. That might be worth it, actually. And then Sunken Treasure, we gain a bunch of different stuff. I'm going to do this. I think, let's go ahead with
Looks like I caught
better
a good one.
rewards.
The power of the seas should be of help.
All right.
More numbskulls?
Now, I understand this game is coming out sometime in the second half of 2020, which I guess technically we're there, so at any point it could really come out in full release. And, oh, that now looks like a trap that I should have known about. Oh, there we go. So, we could be looking at a release date here soon, and I could see how it would be very close. I mean, I picked this game up way back when it first came out, and I played around a little bit, and I realized it was probably a game that was going to be really good, but I wanted to hold off for a little while. And now I've noticed, that there's so much more voice acting.
A chthonic key. This can unlock something back.
A lot of polish items, too, that I've just really made this game feel very, very tight, and I really like it so far. So I'm only a few minutes into it, but it feels like a good game, and that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to make some evaluations on some very with very little information. That's what I'm trying to do with this particular channel, right? So like the idea is to kind of take a look at early access games, and I got it actually, and make evaluations or make an assessment basically on their capabilities and their potential based on various states of early access. And this I know is very close to being done, so it's pretty easy to tell you that it feels like it's going to be a great game, which is probably why I started off with it, right? This is kind of an easy one to start off with because you know it's going to be good. You know it's already pretty good. There's a lot of people that already overwhelmingly like this game. In fact, it just made its way to Steam, and it's overwhelmingly positive there. So, and it doesn't surprise me. This game feels really tight, really good. So,
They absorbed my blow.
all right. So the idea is to get behind it because it's pretty strong. Wow, okay, it's actually got 2 life bars. Kind of like old school like beat 'em ups where the boss would have like a few different life bars. Like your old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles like beat 'em ups, or even recently the Streets of Rage 4. I don't know, if you guys haven't played that one's pretty good if you like beat 'em ups. There we go. Cool. All right. It's actually okay to just sometimes just like pelt them with it because they can't even get to you by the time you can just dash away anyways. There we go. Yeah, I'm digging this bow and arrow. It's definitely allowed me to be a lot more maneuverable. I wonder how many different weapons there are. It looked like there weren't too many, maybe a dozen or so. And I wonder, like, you know, I imagine that like the deeper you get into, or I guess the closer you get to the surface, the more you want to start varying up the types of weapons you use. But I don't know much about that yet, so. All right, good.
I can use
Very
this
good.
to unlock a weapon. Which way?
Well, one way it gives me... Let's just take a look to see what this does, because I don't know what it does. Let's see if it increases... No, it doesn't increase my health. It might increase my health permanently when I'm done with this level. Or this room. Oh, that one caught me. You got me! Oh, good. These don't have, like, the crazy amount of health as the other ones did. Definitely gets a little bit hectic as you start to see more and more enemies on the screen.
A centaur heart.
Okay, so does that give me...
Going for a bit?
Oh, wow. Okay, so it gives me... I would imagine, like, maybe just a run increase. Not, like, a permanent increase, but, like, a run increase of health. So... For this run, I'll have an additional 75 health, which is cool. So, yeah, I'm digging this.
Wretches.
I doubt very many people who have been involved in any sort of Supergiant game would have any doubts that this game is good. But it is good. I'm enjoying myself a lot. And it definitely is much easier to play with the controller. Before I was playing with mouse and keyboard, and like way back when, right? But I don't remember feeling like it was this responsive. But now that I have the keyboard, or I'm sorry, the controller here, it's definitely pretty responsive. Go! Die! Die again! Alright, cool. Alright. Can we use these? I was trying to see if I could use these things to like, come on over. Come on over. Yep, come on. Oh. Oh, wow. That was nice. Let's see if we can get him to come over here. Come on. Come on back. Oh, no. Instead, I got hit by myself. Yeah, range definitely has an advantage here in this game.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Alright, so your cast is a... okay, so didn't we do that before? Retrieved, keep using it. Maybe you have to take one of these each time then, I guess. So static discharge, your lightning effects also makes foes jolted. So status curse, victim's next attack self-inflicts lightning damage that harms nearby foes. And then Heaven's Vengeance, after you take damage, your foe is struck by lightning. I think status discharge is probably a good one. The more I hit them, the more they're going to basically hurt others and hurt themselves. Alright. Yeah, so... oh, this feels like a boss fight. It definitely looks like a boss fight. Although, I don't know if they're two bosses. Yes, they are. Yeah, so I don't know what happens after a boss fight, but this is appropriately tough without being super tough. I feel like I could probably do this. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe they turn into something much harder here in a second. Alright, got that one. Very good. Alright.
Anyone else?
Yeah, I know,
There's only
right?
one heavenly archer I know of. Well, several, really. Anyway, in the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Very good. Let's see what this is going to be all about.
I heard about you. Look, I'm not like all the others on Olympus. The power of the hunt helps keep me company, so maybe it'll help you too.
Yeah, I'm almost like...
Yes.
I'm 99% sure this is Greek mythology. Your dash strike deals more damage. Your cast seeks foes with 10% damage to critical hit. And then any damage you deal... So I wonder if they're color coded. Yes, they are. Okay, epic. Any damage you deal has a chance to be critical. Yes.
I sure could use some company now that she mentions it. The power of the hunt sounds handy too.
All right, so it says I can press B, but it doesn't. It's not letting me do that. Okay, cool. So B doesn't do it.
I can't connect to the Wi-Fi network.
Oh, listen
you
to
might
that.
want to check the connection settings in the Google Home app.
My Google's talking to me. All right, so let's see if we can get this done. Maybe here. There we go. I think that's it. So we can take a look and see what everything's doing here. These have to be, I would imagine these are based on, like, these are only per run. There we go. Like, I don't think these are permanent upgrades. If they are, that's great. But I have a feeling it's probably a little bit more unforgiving. Oh, man, I didn't even see all that stuff hitting me. That's all right. That is fine. Oh, almost got hit again. Let's make sure we don't. And you, take it. Backstab. And another one. There you go.
Underworld's power.
Awesome. So I've got 25 of that dark juice.
No way to patch up. Got to keep going.
Yeah, I didn't get hit that bad though, which is good. All right, so I can take the Chthonic key or the black juju. I'm gonna go with the key because I want to. Well, I don't know. This weapon seems to be really good. I like the idea of permanent upgrades better, so let's do that. I think I'm gonna stick with the bow and arrow. And I didn't actually take a look to see what the other things were that we could unlock.
They're armored.
Oh, great. They're armored. Just what I need. Armored skulls. Oh, there's so many of them. It definitely gets hectic. And it's even harder to talk while you're doing this. I don't know. I don't know if any of you guys out there know just how difficult it is. But it's hard to think about anything other than avoiding damage. So it looks like this could be like a cornucopia of things. And then I don't remember what this was. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the symbols. Only because right now I don't know. I don't remember. Maybe it just takes some time after some gameplay.
Witches.
Oh, lordy, that got me. It's definitely getting a bit harder. That's for sure. And with the desire to narrate, at least at some level. Oh no! I was trying to cut through both times, but I couldn't. It's pretty taxing. But I'm telling you, like, the controls are very responsive. I'm really feeling like this is a game of skill for sure. I mean, sometimes I feel like Dark Souls or something like that, like some of those games that are a bit hard, they have gotcha moments where, like, no matter what, you were screwed.
A palm of power.
But this one feels like
The power of the gods.
oh, nice. Okay, so we can actually increase our lightning strike now, or this one. Actually, we can increase any of ours. Okay. So our critical chance goes up to 5%. I like the idea of increasing our lightning damage, since that seems to be helping out. I can see it doing its thing, chaining up with. Oh. Okay. Okay. All right, so we can take that
Charon's
shining beacon there in the middle. I think that's probably our best bet.
I'll pay for that.
Yeah, I will pay for that. Your special causes... I have yet to use my special. I need to remember to use it next time. All right, so Storm Lightning, your chain lightning effects bounce more times before expiring. I'm going to take that, definitely. And then I think that's going to help me with my health. Yes, it is. And then we'll take this
Gods
too.
grant me strength.
And we'll increase our jolt damage. So that's what that was. That's like the currency here down here.
Why, good to see you, Charon, mate. Just minding my own business, taking in the sights, and Sure is awfully convenient to be running into you like this. I had all this coin I wanted to get rid of.
Hey, you know what, guys? I'm totally digging this game. I think it's fantastic. I'm hoping that you are also enjoying it too. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna do another episode here in a little bit. So stick around. Come back around for episode 2 as I continue to dive into this one and see what this one's all about and evaluate it on its merits as an early access game, soon to be a version 1.0 game. So come back. Until then, this was Rob, the premature evaluator. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.